Hello guys, the DV Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Dan52 versus GG Shinobu, and this is going to be another post-POTE replay, and with that being said, let's hop right in, and we are going to go ahead and we're going to see Dan win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they're going to go first 45 versus 40, opening hands. We have sewing, 1-for-1 DD Crow sewing, and then the new, wait, this isn't the new one, never mind. Right, I looked at the level 4, and then right as I looked over, I was like, wait, this isn't the new one, but, I don't think this is the new one, at least, no, it's not, but, yeah, this is just a free summon, if one's tributed, and then you can target up to 2 plant monsters you control and increase their levels by 2 until the end of the turn. So, people have been trying out the Rikka Sunavalon deck because of the new Rikka cards. The field spell is very strong, and the level 4 monster that is a negate is very strong. And then the opponent opens up Exosister, Malfa, Exosister Pax, and then Exosister Stella, Exosister Sophia, and Ash Blossom. Okay, so I am going to have to read these cards because I've only played against them very, very little, and I think I've only gone over these on the channel once. But it says, if you control no monsters or all monsters you control XYZ monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, special summon one Exosister at least from your deck. Oh. Okay, that's pretty good actually. I mean, that's 2 bodies. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate this effect, except for Exosister monsters. If a card is moved out of either graveyard except during the damage step, you can special summon from your extra deck one Exosister XYZ using this face-up card you control as a material. This is treated as an XYZ summon. Okay, Alright, going on to Exosister packs. Now, I do know that this deck's going to be a little bit popular post-POTE. I just haven't got around to testing it yet because I was doing the extravaganza all weekend. But I'm going to, learn what this deck actually does and probably play test it this week. Not probably, I will. During the main phase, pay 8. We take those. Add one Exosister card from the deck to the hand except for Exosister packs. Then if you added a monster by this effect, you could special summon it. Wait, you can special summon it if the other Exosister monster mentioned on it is on your field or in the grave. Wait, so you can add an Exosister card, but then if you added a monster, you can special summon it if one is mentioned. Oh, because this mentions L. Okay. And we have Stella. It says during your main phase, you special summon this card from your hand. Or no, during the main phase, you special summon one Exosister monster from your hand. Then if you control Ellis, gain 800 life points. If your opponent moves a card out of either graveyard, you can special summon from your extra deck one Exosister XYZ using this guy as you control. Now we got Sophia. If you control another Exosister monster, you can draw one. Then if you control an Irene, you can gain 800. If your opponent moves a card out of the graveyard, you can, XYZ. Okay, but we are going to see... I mean, it sucks that they open 2 sewing because I'm assuming that they only play 2. A lot of people have even cut down to 1 of it. They're going to go ahead and 1-for-1 bring out Petal. And then Petal effect, this card is follow-up. It's a great card too. And not just follow-up, by the way. It's going to allow you to go ahead and search for a Rikka monster here. And then you can either add it or send it to your graveyard, but you're locked in the plants for the rest of the turn. During the opponent's end phase, while this card's in the graveyard, if you control no monsters or if all monsters you control are plants, special summon it. So they're going to activate the effect now. And then... that will go ahead and search out Rikka Snow Princess. Now this is the new one. It says during the main phase, you special summon this card from your hand. And if you do, you cannot special summon monsters except for plant monsters while it is face up in the monster zone. And then while your opponent... I really can't read. When your opponent activates a monster effect while you control a Rikka monster, quick effect, you can shuffle this card from your hand or graveyard into the deck, tribute 1 plant monster, negate the effect, it does not destroy. And then they're going to normal summon, make Dryas, and then activate sewing. So sewing will now go special. They don't ash this? What? I mean, I guess it's because, they have this, and, this can negate. But, what else are you going to ash? Okay, let's find out. Because there's no way you're going to ash a better spot than this. 0% chance. They're going to go ahead, bring out Healer. Healer effect, gain life points. And then link off, go into Jasmine effect, tribute, chain ash, chain. Yeah, I guess it was the same thing. Then they're gonna go ahead. Oh, they're gonna bring out the generator. Okay, effect, go search for a plant. It's gonna go grab the Laurel, and then Laurel effect, special summon out. Are they just gonna make another Jasmine? Seems like that's what they're doing. Yeah, they're gonna add Laurel. Laurel effect, gain life points, and then we're gonna get our Jasmine effects. So go ahead, search for 2 plants. Now, if they play like a Therion Lily, that'd be good there. They do grab Therion Lily, and then Muddin. Activate Lily, special summon out, and equip from the graveyard. Targeting the Laurel. And then Lily effect, get rid of Laurel, go search, grab Disc Coliseum, and then activate Disc Coliseum, go search for King. So that's going to give us 1 negate so far. Also, Disc Coliseum is like decent follow-up depending on how the game ends up playing out. Summon out Midas effect, summon back out Loki, and then make another Midas effect, summon back out Loki. Now link off Loki, summon effect. Oh, okay. So we're also playing Shrine in the deck. Seems like they're kind of playing the deck the way that it was played before with like the Therions, the double sowing, the Shrine, Jasmine, Laurel plays. These are more like plays that we were doing before. But like obviously still like work now. It's not like the play is like unusable. Activate by discarding, and then they're going to activate the effect to summon back. Activate the Rikka Fairy now. Muddin. Tribute summon out. Effect goes search for a Rikka spell or trap. That's going to go grab a rival. And then we're going to activate a rival over Disc Coliseum. And then effect to go set. So that's going to go ahead and set Rikka Sheet. Now, if you don't know what this does, actually, we can go over both of these because I don't think this card, a lot of people know what it does either. If you control a Rikka monster, you can set 1 Rikka spell or trap directly from your deck to your spell and trap zone. Also, you're locked into plants for the rest of the turn. And then once per turn, if you attribute a plant monster or monsters to activate a Rikka card, you can attribute 1 face-up monster. Alright, I really can't read the day. My mind has been so off since I played like 30 hours of remote duels in 3 days. Wild. But you can tribute 1 face-up monster your opponent controls instead. So pretty much whenever you activate an effect to tribute, you just tribute one of their guys instead. Which is really good because then you go to the trap and it says target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Also, so this is like a different part of the effect, but like same effect, different part. You contribute 1 plant monster. Players cannot activate that face-up monster effect on the field this turn. Then, if you decide to end up tributing one of the plant monsters, you can take it until end phase, and if you do, it becomes a plant. So it's a Widow Anchor plus tribute one of their monsters. And then we're going to link. Mind if I read the trap? But yeah, they're going to go ahead and activate their link 4, go search. They're going to go ahead and search out Bloom, set Bloom, go in the Benji, pass. Okay, so it doesn't use King because we're locked into plant. What originally had locked us into plant there? Because this only does it from extra deck. Did we do anything that locked us in the plant? I think all it was this, right? So couldn't we have summoned King and then done that? Or maybe I'm missing something and there's another effect. That could definitely be the chance. Yup, this is what it is. Yup. Right where I was like, what Rikka effects have they done this turn? So that makes sense. They're going to activate Dark Ruler. Yeah, the Therions just don't really make sense in this deck, I'm not going to lie. Dark Ruler the field, and then activate Malfa. So summon and then summon out Elis from the deck. This one says, if you control an Exosister, you can special summon this card from your hand. And if you control Stella, gain 800. If your opponent moves, you can XYZ summon. Okay, so a lot of them just have like the same exact effects. On res, activate Sheet, tribute 1 to take 1. Normal, summon Stella. Stella, effect to try to summon from hand. They're going to chain Bloom to negate it. And then activate the Pax. So Pax will pay 800, go search, and since this has Elis and its like wording mentions it, they can special summon. And then overlay, they're gonna make Mia Kalalis. Cannot be destroyed by a battle with a monster special from the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If you control this card that was XYZ summoned this turn by using an Exosister monster, you could target one card your opponent controls or in their graveyard, banish it. It's a quick effect. You can also attach one material from this card to add one Exosister spell trap from the deck to the hand. Oh, that's pretty good actually. You're going to use the effect. And then they're going to detach to go search at Exosister Vadis. This says pay 800. Like, so all these just say pay. I can't say pay 8 feel great this many times on one thing. I can't. Choose one Exosister monster from your deck. And then take one other Exosister monster that was mentioned in your deck. Okay, never mind. I know what this does. It special summons both of them. Yep. But shuffle them to the deck during the end phase. Also, for the rest of the turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters except for Exosisters. This is what I was saving Ash Blossom for when I played against the deck. I don't know if that's correct. Obviously, I don't know the deck very well, but I was saving it for this because this card seems very strong. That was also before the support. Then they're going to use the effect of Banish. And then Battle Phase, attack over. They're going to Sowing Protect it. It doesn't have to be, let's see, just to make sure, it doesn't have to be, I guess it is linked because of that. But, yep, is indeed protected. And then they're going to set, pass, end phase Petal. Oh. Okay, that doesn't do anything when anything leaves. So summon out, they're going to get their guy back, draw Loki, and then go standby phase, main phase. They have a lot they can do here. They have field spell set, they have Petal search or dump, they have shrine summon back from the graveyard, they have Therion King. They should have also, I don't, like, does this person just play Therions to flex? Like, are we just never summoning King or something? Is there a reason? Like, now we're locked in the plane again. Set Glamour. Glamour says when you activate this card, you can also tribute one plant monster. That'll come up soon. You can add a Rikka monster from the deck to the hand. Then, if you tributed a monster, when you activated this, add one plant monster with the same original level as that Rikka monster, but a different name. So, I'll give an example. Okay, because I was using this card wrong at first. If you activate this, and let's say you have a rival up, right? Or let's say you don't have it up. Let's say you just normal summoned out Petal, no effect because you're bad. Activate Glamour, tribute Petal. You go search out Primula. Alright, and then you're going to get to go search out the other level 4. Or you go ahead, you know, it just grabs ones with the same level. Or you could also tribute the opponent's monster, which is pretty good. Can I read Vadis? You can read one from my deck. What? Bruh, we know it's set. Just copy and paste the effect. That's all they wanted. They're not like, oh, flip your set card. So Glamour, tribute the XYZ, and then go double search. You're going to grab Snowdrop, and then grab Lily, because you can go grab, you can add it, yeah, you can grab a Rikka, so they're going to grab this, and then you can also grab a plant with the same level as the Rikka, so then they're going to grab Lily. Activate Petal, go search for Snow Princess, and then activate Snowdrop, tribute to summon itself out, and summon out another plant from hand. Summon out the Loki, effect, target, and then that's going to make them both level 8 to make Teardrop. This is just a once per turn tribute. And then it's going to gain 200 attack. Trying to activate King effect, but they can't because you cannot switch on monsters except for plant monsters for the rest of the turn. Okay, go in the battle phase, attack. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this player knows their deck super well. Damage step, activate Bloom, gang attack. And then main phase 2, pass. They draw Irene. Now activate, this is the one that says, we didn't go over this one yet. You can place one Exosister card from your hand to the bottom of the deck, draw one, then if you control Sophia, gain 800 life points, and then the whole XYZ thing. Activate the Vadis. Summon out 2 from deck, Stella and Elis. And then go main phase. We're going to be activating the Stella effect, a special summon out from hand, bring out Sophia. And then we're going to get the Gang 800 because they control... Okay, they summon Sophia, but they control Elis, so they gain life points. Normal summon out Irene. And then... They all look the exact same to me, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to have to, like, learn their names by what they do. Sophia will now allow us to draw one because we control Irene. We draw on the nib, and then gain 800, overlay, and then effect. They're going to go ahead and chain Snow Princess, tribute their guy's cost to negate on resolution, effect, tribute. Okay, so going on into the next game now, we are going to see Shinobu be going first. Opening hands, we have Arrival, Loki, Glamour, Muddin, 1-for-1. They have Elis, Ash, Nib, Stella, Shifter. Yep, this is what I was told the deck is even somewhat playable. Shifter is like a really good card. You can play it in a lot of decks right now too, which is kind of scary. Stella effect, special summon out Elis, and we're gonna get the Gang 800 overlay. Oh, this is Cass Patel. So 2 level 4 monsters, generic, cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster special from the graveyard. If this card's XYZ summon using Exosister as material, now their player can special summon monsters from the graveyards for the rest of the turn. You can attach one material from this card, add an Exosister monster. Okay, so this is the card that... Wait, no, this isn't the one. No, there's another one that like negates the graveyard effects. They're going to activate, so attach. Go search. And then grab Malpha. Now they can Malpha, summon, and summon out Elis from deck. And then overlay those. Summon, effect, detach to go search. And that's going to search Vadis. Oh, we're going to overlay those. Okay. Oh, and that's going to make this. Now, this is the new one, I'm pretty sure. It takes 2 rank 4 Exosister XYZ monsters. Must be special summoned by doing that. It can attack twice each battle phase. Once per turn, quick effect, you can attach 1 material from this card. Banish 1 card your opponent controls. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can return XYZ. 1 XYZ monster you own attached to this card to your extra deck. Then you can special summon that monster from your extra deck by using this card you control. Oh my, okay, so you start with an XYZ, and you make an XYZ, and then it puts you back into an XYZ that eventually gets you back into this. Oh my gosh, okay. This deck is, like, it can't be that hard to, like, learn. I feel like I'm going to remember all these in not too long. It's just at the beginning, it's like, jeez. Draw Unexpected Die. Then they're going to go main phase, activate Unexpected Die, chain Ash Blossom on that. I mean, you could also save it for sewing, but, right. Normal summon Loki, because, like, now you're just also having to stop the normal summon here. What effect did they use? Okay, detach to banish. Okay, so they still have the other one, which means they'll be able to summon out this. And this will allow them to banish. But also, like, wait, they're under Shifter. Like, who cares about Unexpected Die? I just remembered that. Like, these cards don't do anything. Activate Glamour. Chain to negate. I think they're just stopping everything they can, to be honest. So that's going to go back in the extra deck. Wait, this negates, right? It doesn't... This doesn't negate. Oh, okay, so it just summons. Okay. That's fair. I was going to say, like, a banish into a negate into a banish. That seems nice. But now they're going to Snow Princess, special summon out. Anything there. Activate Arrival. This can banish any card, right? Yep. So they're going to use it to banish Snow Princess instead of, like, the Arrival. I guess is the plant on board. Now they're going to activate the effect, tribute off the opponent's monster, summon an effect to go search for Rikka, spell or trap. So go grab Sheet. And then they're going to set Sheet, Arrival effect, go set Glamour, pass turn, draw Judgment, and then set Judgment, pass. Wow. So like this player just doesn't know how to interrupt this deck. Like they didn't hit the arrival. It's kind of wild. Activate Glamour. And then they're gonna go search Snow Princess. Activate 1/1. Discard Snow Princess to go summon out Loki. Link off into Dryas. They're gonna Judgment the Dryas. Oh, also this deck just gains life points, so it's got to be pretty decent in time too. Arrival to go ahead and set Glamour. Pass. And then they draw packs. Rikka control. Pretty much. Yeah. They're going to activate, pay 800 to go search. It's going to grab Malfa. I think this is just the best one by far, right? Like, out of all the main deck ones, this is the one that does the most. So it's like special summon and then go summon E-list from deck. Oh, but they're going to chain. Oh, and this is going to allow them to... something's going to get to the point where they're going to, like, get extra effects, right? It doesn't negate anything that's summoned. Okay, so... they can use this to draw and gain 800. They might be able to use this to put back and draw after this. They're going to activate Sheet. So tribute and take. And then overlay, summon, go into battle phase, and then attack the Rikka, main phase 2, or I guess battle phase, effect, banish. Oh, you don't even have to detach for that? Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Main phase 2, detach to go search for an Exosister spell or trap. So we're going to grab Latina, or Litina. Latina, we're just going to call it that. If all monsters you control are Exosister monsters, minimum 1, you could pay 800, target one card your opponent controls or in their graveyard, banish it, then apply one of these effects. Immediately after this resolves, XYZ summon, or if you XYZ summon previously this turn, banish one card your opponent controls. Alright, so set to get that back, draw Droplet, go main phase now, activate Glamour to go search out Petal. Never mind, we're going to grab Snow Princess. Then go normal summon. Okay, I'm just going to link that off. Summon out Dryas. They don't get the effect since they didn't use Loki to make it. Battle phase attack, they're trying to take 800 so that way they can use the effect of this. They're going to activate, and that's going to banish their monster. Couldn't you have hit a card from their graveyard and then get this effect to XYZ to then out what they're going for? I don't know if that's worth it or not. Oh, I guess probably not, right? Because you have this to banish from the grave to then get that. I don't know if that gets you more interruptions. Those other one, like a quick effect. I don't remember. I guess the right move would be to negate Malfa in hand. Probably. It wasn't easy there. Yeah, judgmenting my summon was rough. But going on into game 3. Yeah, maybe because they had, or they didn't have Snow Princess yet, right? So they didn't have Snow Princess to negate. But moving on to game 3, we're going to see Sunavalon, Rikka go first. Opening hands, you have Shrine, Lone Fire, Rikka, Snow Princess, Mud and Cosmic. They have Ellis, Okay, I actually want to learn how to say this. It's Litania. Okay, Latania. Nib, Latania, Malfa. Then go main phase. Snow Princess, special summon out. And then Mudden, Tribute, Summon for the effect. Go search. Go ahead, grab Arrival. And then normal summon out Lone Fire. So now we have a negate set up through the Snow Princess. Lone Fire effect. Just gonna Tribute. Go summon out Loki. And then this is crazy. I don't know. I think this deck's really bad. I'm not gonna lie. I tried playing this deck. It's like my first post-POTE deck. I thought it was gonna be pretty good. Seemed pretty good at first, but it's like, it doesn't actually work as well as you think it would. Like, yeah, if you get to the point to where like your Loki stuff is resolving, then yeah, it feels good, but I feel like a lot of the time you're just not even getting to that point. Maybe it'll depend on like the hand traps that end up being played this format and stuff. Activate healer, gain life points, and then they're gonna activate Nib, chain Snow Princess. It doesn't destroy, by the way, so they get to keep it in hand. Go for Jasmine. Summon out Dryas and summon healer effect, gain life points. By targeting this, it can't target itself or anything as soon as it targets Sunavalon. And the reason why this is like the other rank or link ones are a Sunvine and not Sunavalon is because you'd be able to use this to summon out anything from your extra deck, which would have been really good. Jasmine, they go search for Lily now. Hey, maybe we'll actually use our Therions this time. That would be cool. Go ahead, summon Lily, equip, Lily effects, send, because we're not locked in the plant. Like, yeah, nothing we've done is locked us in the plant from the main deck. Go search this Coliseum, activate this Coliseum, and then go search King. Think a second here. Link off into Sylvan, effect call 3. So, we're going to go ahead, call 3, mill 3, look at the top 3 cards, and then you can special summon up to 2 of the excavated plant monsters, but they can't be used as a link material. Also summon the rest of the graveyard. It's pretty good because you can use this to target a plant in the graveyard that has a level, and the level of all monsters this card points to becomes that level, but obviously down here, it's not going to be able to do that. Okay, so mill 3. Can you see its top 3? I don't know why I clicked. Okay, well, to be fair, if you accidentally open your deck and see your deck, you could just click out of it, and it's as if the deck was random before and after. So nothing changes. So now they're going to get the summon back out, and like that's really good because like Snowdrop can also like target, and now we can make them both level 4, overlay, summon out Strenna, Jasmine, tribute healer, summon, effect to go search for a plant. It's gonna grab Lily. Also we can go over what this does. Like this hasn't really came up a lot in like the plant decks in recent times. You could attach one XYZ material from this card, or like any other Rikka cards besides like Snowdrop and the rank 8. You can attach, target one plant monster or one Rikka card in the graveyard, add to your hand. If this card with an XYZ material is tributed, you can special summon one rank 5 or higher XYZ plant material from your graveyard or extra deck, and then attach this to that as a material. Pretty good. Definitely pretty good. We're going to go ahead and summon out Midas. Midas effect, summon back out Loki. And then make Midas. Midas effect, summon back out Loki. And then Loki into Dryas. Dryas effect, go search Sowing. Activate Shrine, discard Sowing. And then we're going to go ahead and summon out Link 4. Link 4, go search Bloom. We can Shrine summon back out Loki. And then use those to make Benji. And then we're going to activate the King effect. Aren't you plant locked? Nope. Yep, they're not plant locked this time. Activate the effect to add back Muddin. Activate Arrival over it. Arrival, go set Sheet, set, Cosmic, and Bloom, and pass. So now this is when the deck's really good. You don't even need the Therion there. Imagine we have a bounce. We have a negate. We have a tribute take. We could also tribute this, which will then give us more interruptions. We have follow up. We have Petal. Oh, we don't have Petal Engrave. Oh yeah, we didn't go for Petal this game. That was the last game that we ended up using Petal at the end. Malfa effect. Summon that out. Bring out Elis. Sheet the tribute and take. Normal summon out Stella. Benji to bounce it. Okay, and then GG's. How good do you think Exosister is? Seems great in the tier and awkward in the display. If I get my unboard, I beat both decks. Fair, banishing bot. I mean, I was gonna say, who really cares about, like, I don't know, turn 1 boards? Like, can just be game, right? Like, you play tier element, you winda, you play splice, toad with, like, other things, or just, like, 2 toads because of elf, but, like, with other things set up and follow up. Really got to be able to go second, though. That's, like, huge. Seems like there's not a huge amount of extenders. In this deck, I don't know. It seemed like they were putting a decent amount of bodies on board. There really isn't with Exosisters. That's the main problem. I guess you have to have bodies on board to then, like, use those as the extenders. Against tier, you just flip Vladis and draw phase and you win. Oh, there's Aspholial. Azophil. There you go. Okay, so it can't be destroyed from graveyard stuff. If it's someone using Exosister now, your player can activate. Yup, this is the one that's Abyss Dweller. This card beats them. Being able to main Shifter is scary. This card destroys so many decks. You can main Secret Village if you wanted. I got Secret Village by this deck before on Rated when I was testing Striker. It's the first. I think that was the first game I played with Striker on Rated. I played it against Exosister. And I guess this deck also just has a card that says activate, declare Mystic Mine, and now Mystic Mine's negated, which was wild. But that was a lot of brain power to go over cards and read a whole bunch of words, but we're going to see that the match is only about 36 minutes long, and with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.